you know what? You have a piece of coal with you right now? Because if you do, what the fuck? But if you do, then pick it up. Alright, what's up guys? It's SarcasticDragon here, and I can tell you right now this is probably going to be a pretty short video because there does not appear to be a whole lot to look at here. This was something that started in 2014, it got to the first version of the alpha, and there's been nothing since, so this is the very earliest version, and it's the only version. There's no animals or anything, so there's not going to be a whole lot to look at here, but this was like amazing enough that I had to do this. So, welcome to Carboniferous Forest Simulator. This actually is not half bad looking as far as graphics go. I mean, it runs like shit, but yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, it looks good, but the game runs pretty terribly. Anywho, so what is a Carboniferous rainforest, you ask? Well, if you're asking this question, first off, I'm very disappointed in you, but I'm sure a lot of you are asking that question, so I'll explain it nonetheless. But first, little backstory, because I was browsing the webs, learning information. Learning information. No, I was learning. I was reading about paleontology because I love it, and I suddenly saw this Carboniferous Forest Simulator. And I just thought, holy tetrapod shit, I need this in my life right this fucking second. And then as soon as I said that, I proceeded to not download it for a week and a half. But I have it now, and don't ask why I was talking to myself, alright? Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Yeah, this runs really bad. Is it because I'm using the CPU encoder for once? Ugh. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so, anyways, where was I? I went off on a tangent about talking to myself. Right, Carboniferous Rainforest. So, the Carboniferous was a period in Earth's history. It's called the Carboniferous period, okay? Very long time ago. Very. I'm talking pre-dinosaurs. First dinosaurs showed up around 230-ish million years ago. This is 300 million. So, very first reptiles, and they weren't dinosaurs. As you can see, there are some very weird-looking plants. I mean, they're not really what you would call alien, but they're definitely not normal-looking either. Not like anything you'd see today. Right-click is to jump? Really? Why? Okay, anywho, I don't know what that U-shaped thing there is supposed to be. Oh, Sigillaria. I'm going to have to look that up afterwards, because that is really weird. Alright. So, it's called the Carboniferous because that translates to coal-bearing. And the reason for that is you may have heard before that oil, fossil fuels, they're called fossil fuels, they're made out of dinosaur bones. It's sort of true. Except most of it isn't dinosaurs, most of it is this stuff. And the reason so much of this stuff... Okay, so, you know what? You have a piece of coal with you right now? Because if you do, what the fuck? But if you do, then pick it up. Right now, you are probably holding what is the compressed, mangled corpse of a plant that lived in one of these forests. And the reason so much coal accumulated was because it was very... I think, again, don't quote me on this, but it was very, very humid at the time. Everything was very wet. Everything was swamp, basically. Either that or ocean. And from what I know, all the rainforests, we're not really sure why, they suddenly died all at once in what's called the Carboniferous Rainforest Collapse. And from what I know, everything just died so quickly and got buried beneath the really moist ground, so, like, all this happened faster than any, like, you know, bacteria or fungus could decompose it. So a lot of it got buried, and then it was just crushed there over time, and eventually it turned into coal. And, yeah, that's where the majority of the coal that we use today comes from. It's what's left of these forests. Just kind of mind-blowing, if you ask me. But, anyways, would you want to visit this place? I don't know. How weird are you? Are you one of those people who likes to hold tarantulas and stuff like that? Who likes to let them, like, crawl in your mouth? You ever seen that like, one video of the girl who, like, opens her mouth and a giant spider crawls out of her mouth? You like that person? Because if so, then yeah. Because this forest, this planet, had 40% more oxygen than it does today. That comes with a couple problems. One, first off, you might feel a little bit happier, you might have a bit more energy, but you'd also probably age faster because it seems that oxidative stress is one of the main factors in aging, so you'd probably die a lot faster, but that'd be relatively long term. But arthropods, okay? Arthropods are animals with large skeletons on the outside of their body. So, crustaceans, pretty much anything with a skeleton on the outside of their body, that's an arthropod. So, this, spiders, bugs, all that good stuff. They have, their size, like how big they get, largely seems to depend on how much oxygen they can get. And there was 40% more oxygen in this air. So they got very big. And I mean very. I'm talking, there is a millipede named Arthropleura, right? It's about as long as a car. And then there were, spiders that were significantly larger, dragonflies the size of eagles, that kind of stuff. So if you're not a fan of insects, this probably isn't the best place for you. But there's another problem with the whole lots of oxygen thing. Some of you, if you're like a really well-versed chemist, or just have ever, like, Googled anything about chemistry, you may know that oxygen is not flammable. It is an oxidizing agent and causes things to catch fire at a lower temperature. Yes, I deleted this from YouTube before it was supposed to go up just to fix this fact. So let me re-clarify everything else. So, because there was 40% more oxygen in this air, it was very, very, kind of just volatile, right? So if lightning were to strike somewhere, things would explode, not just catch fire. I mean blow up. So yeah, well, not really blow up, but it would catch fire a lot faster, So yeah, not a place you wanted to be. I mean, if that doesn't bother you, then I guess this is your place. But anyways, there are no animals here apparently that were never implemented, and I'm assuming they never will be. It really sucks that this game didn't ever go anywhere. I would have loved to see this complete, because this is a really good start, especially for the first version of the alpha. I mean, good God, man. Oh, I pressed C by accident, and I got an not a bird's eye view, a dragonfly's eyes view, because there were no birds, just really big dragonflies. And yes, I am pulling a lot of facts from Walking with Monsters right now, because I just rewatched that recently, and yeah, I just really fucking love that movie, documentary, whatever, and yeah, and that's just the most recent paleontological thing I've watched that involves the Carboniferous, so that's just what I'm going with right now, because that's what's fresh in my mind. Okay, honestly, I think we've exhausted what there is to look at. I told you, this is going to be a very short episode. What do we got here? This looks kind of like bamboo. I doubt it's anything to do with that, but it looks kind of like bamboo. Hey, I wasn't. They bear some resemblance to bamboo. Bamboo is an incredibly distant relative. So I wasn't entirely off base there. But wait, what are these U-shaped trees called again? I need to learn about this thing. That is so weird. Why would a plant do this? I don't get it. Why do you need two? What gave you the idea to do two? Man, dude, imagine this. Imagine like fucking giant dragonflies flying around. Big crocodile-sized amphibians jumping out of the water, grabbing at them. And the millipedes crawling along. Little tiny lizards running all over the place. It'd be fucking horrifying. It'd have been great. But alas, 'tis not to be. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, maybe click subscribe or like it or comment, say SarcasticDragon. What was your basis for this video? Did you plan this out at all? And dude, do you know who I am? Since when have I ever planned out anything? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.